Welcome to 8th class English medium students for maths class. Now you observe today what we are going to learn. Properties of rational numbers. Properties of rational numbers. What are meant by properties? What are rational numbers? Already we have discussed in previous video what are rational numbers. The numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p comma q belongs to z, q is not equal to 0, then those numbers are called rational numbers. What are those? Already you know it. The numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q. That means x is equal to p by q, where p comma q belongs to z. Z means integers, and q is not equal to 0. Such type of numbers are called rational numbers. Today we are going to learn about properties of rational numbers. The first property. What is the first property? You may look there. That is closure property. What is closure property? Already you know in 7th class, 6th and 7th classes, the closure property you may know in natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Okay. Now you may observe the closure property in natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. You may look there here. I will explain you. If the sum of two whole numbers is also a whole number, if the sum of two whole numbers is also a whole number, then we say that the set of whole numbers satisfy closure property under addition. Here already we know there are four fundamental operations. What are those? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, the fourth one is division. These four are called fundamental operation. Four fundamental operation. In addition, what is closure property? What you learned in previous class. Sum of two whole numbers are integers, whether they are whole numbers or integers, whichever it may be. Give the sum of the two numbers is also a whole number, then the whole numbers satisfy the closure property under addition. If we taken two integers, sum of the two integers gives us a integer, then we can say the integers are satisfy the closure property under addition. In the same manner, we may define the subtraction, in multiplication and division, the closure property. Now we may observe it. 1 second. Here you take any two integers or any two whole numbers. I take for example 2 and 3. Then what do you get in the addition 2 plus 3? That is also an whole number or integer. That means the integers and the whole numbers are satisfy the closure property under addition. If you take 2 and 3 for subtraction, then what you get? 2 minus 3, then what do you say? -1. This, what about -1? Is it a whole number or an integer? It is not an whole number. That means -1 does not belongs to whole number. Hence what we can say, the whole numbers are not satisfied the closure property under subtraction. If -1 belongs to z, that means 2 is an integer, -3 also another integer. Then what? Then we subtract 2 minus 3. Then what we get? -1. That -1 also belongs to an integer. Hence, we can say the integers are satisfy the closure property under subtraction. In the previous one, the whole numbers are not satisfied the closure property under subtraction. But the integers are satisfy the closure property under subtraction. అంటే ఇక్కడ మీరు గుర్తుంచుకోవాల్సింది హోల్ నెంబర్స్ క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని సాటిస్ఫై చేయటం లేదు. అదే ఇంటీరియర్స్ అయితే క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని సాటిస్ఫై చేస్తున్నాయి. ఎందుకని? 2 - 3 -1. -1 అనేది హోల్ నెంబర్స్లో ఉండదు, ఇంటీరియర్స్లో మాత్రమే ఉంటుంది. Now we take two integers or whole numbers. 2 into 3. What do you say? 6. Whether the 6 belongs to whole numbers? Yes. That means the whole numbers satisfy the closure property under multiplication. And you take one more example here. 2 and -3. You take here 2 and -3. 2 into -3. What you get? -6. That means -6 belongs to z. Here in the previous one, 6 is an integer and 6 belongs to whole numbers and 6 belongs to integers. Here what we taken? 2 and -3. These two are integers. These two are not whole numbers here. Why? Because of -3 is not exist in the whole numbers. So 2 and -3 we taken as integers. Then the product of these two integers gives one more integer. So -6 belongs to z. Hence we can say integers are satisfy the closure property under multiplication. Whole numbers are also satisfy the closure property under multiplication. Now we move to the division, the fourth one. Already know the division. If you take 2 and 3, 2 divided by 3, what do you say? 2 by 3. That means, are you observe this one? What is 2 by 3? Here what we take? If 2 and 3 both are integers, 2 by 3 is not an integer. That means 2 by 3 does not belongs to integer. Hence, the division is not satisfied the closure property in integers. Otherwise, integers are not satisfied the closure property under division. Okay. ఇక్కడ మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది, మనం 4 ప్రైమరీ ఆపరేషన్స్ తీసుకున్నాము. ఎడిషను, సబ్ట్రాక్షను, మల్టిప్లికేషను, డివిజను. వీటికి సంబంధించి క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్లో నేర్చుకున్నాము. ఒకసారి గుర్తు చేసుకున్నాము. అంటే క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ అంటే ఏంటంటే సమ్ ఆఫ్ 2 హోల్ నెంబర్స్. 2 హోల్ నెంబర్స్ తీసుకుని కూడితే మళ్ళీ వచ్చేది కూడా ఏమై ఉండాలి? హోల్ నెంబర్ అయి ఉండాలి. అలాగే 2 ఇంటీజర్స్ తీసుకుంటే ఆ రెండింటిని కూడితే వచ్చేటటువంటి నెంబర్ కూడా ఇంటీజర్ అయి ఉండాలి. అప్పుడు దాన్ని ఏమంటామంటే క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని పాటించినాయి అంటాం తెలుగులో. అదే ఇంగ్లీష్లో అయితే ద హోల్ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ సాటిస్ఫై ద క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ అండర్ ఎడిషన్ అంటాం. అదేవిధంగా సబ్ట్రాక్షన్లో కూడా చేస్తాము. సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ చేస్తే హోల్ నెంబర్స్లో -1 ఉన్నది కదా, అందుకని హోల్ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ నాట్ సాటిస్ఫై ద క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ అంటాం. అదే -1 దేంట్లో ఉంటుంది, ఇంటీజర్స్లో ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ ఏమంటాము, ఇంటీజర్స్ ఆర్ సాటిస్ఫై ద క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ అంటాం. సరే, ఇక్కడ మీరు గుర్తుంచుకోవాల్సినటువంటి ఇంకొక పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే ఈ సింబల్ చూసారు కదా, ఈ సింబల్ అంటే అర్థమైంది తెలుసా, బిలాంగ్స్ టు. ఈ సింబల్ని ఎలా పలకాలి అంటే బిలాంగ్స్ టు. యు మే రీడ్ ది సింబల్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు. ఓకే, now we move to the a small recalling exercise in the next slide. This table just a simple recalling knowledge, recapitulation of the knowledge what we learned in the previous class. Look there, what is given. Complete the following table with the necessary arguments and the relevant examples. క్రింది ఇచ్చిన టేబుల్ని పూర్తి చేయమంటున్నాడు. దాంట్లో కొన్ని ఖాళీలు ఉంచాడు, కొన్ని వాడే భర్తీ చేశాడు. దాన్ని అర్థం చేసుకొని మనం భర్తీ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, నౌ యూ మే అబ్జర్వ్ ద ఫస్ట్ వన్, వాట్ ఈస్ గివెన్ హియర్. వాట్ నెంబర్స్ టేకెన్, హోల్ నెంబర్స్ అండ్ ఇంటీజర్స్. హోల్ నెంబర్స్ అండ్ ఇంటీజర్స్లో ప్రైమరీ ఆపరేషన్స్ ఎడిషన్, సబ్ట్రాక్షన్, మల్టిప్లికేషన్, డివిజన్, ఈ 4 తీసుకున్నారు. హోల్ నెంబర్స్లో ఫస్ట్ చూద్దాం. హోల్ నెంబర్స్లో క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ సాటిస్ఫై అవుతుందా లేదా. వెదర్ ద క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ satisfy the whole numbers under addition, under subtraction, under multiplications, and under division. Now look there, closed, since a plus b is a whole number for any two whole numbers a and b. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇవ్వమంటున్నాడు. ఏ బి అనే 2 హోల్ నెంబర్స్ తీసుకుని కూడితే మనకి హోల్ నెంబర్ వస్తుందని చెప్పడానికి ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇవ్వమంటున్నాడు. యూ టేక్ ఎనీ వన్. I take an whole number 4, other one is 5, then sum of these two, what you get, 9. 9 is also a whole number. Hence what we can say, addition is closed in whole numbers. Closed means closure property. Here now we move to the subtraction. What about subtraction in whole numbers? You may observe here what is there. What is written there? Not closed. That means already in this table that is given as a subtraction is not closed. That means అంటే హోల్ నెంబర్స్ క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని పాటించవు. నాట్ క్లోజ్డ్ మీన్స్ హోల్ నెంబర్స్ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్లో క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని పాటించవు అని దీని అర్థం. దానికోసం తీసుకున్న ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చూడండి. యూ లుక్ దేర్, వాట్ ఆర్ ద ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ టేకెన్. One whole number is 5, second whole number is 7. 5 minus 7, what they get? Minus 2. Then what do you say about minus 2? Is it a natural number? No, it is a whole number. No, but what do you say about minus 2? Minus 2 is an integer. Hence, when minus 2 is not a whole number, then we can say easily it is not closed. It is not satisfied the closure property under whole numbers in subtraction. అంటే ఇక్కడ -2 వచ్చింది, మనం తీసుకున్నాయేమో హోల్ నెంబర్స్, ఇది హోల్ నెంబర్, ఈ 7 హోల్ నెంబరే, కానీ -2 ఏంటిది, ఇంటీజర్. ఇక్కడ కూడా మనకి హోల్ నెంబరే రావాలన్నమాట. సో వాట్ వీ కెన్ సే ద హోల్ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ నాట్ క్లోజ్డ్ అండర్ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వీ మూవ్ టు ద మల్టిప్లికేషన్. Third operation, multiplication. These are testing by only closure property. You may keep in mind. We are checking only closure property in all the 4 operations. The third operation is multiplication. Here this part is given as blank space. That means we may do this one here. In whole numbers, what is written there? Closed. That means the whole numbers are closed under multiplication. The whole numbers are closed under multiplication. అంటే క్లోజ్ ప్రాపర్టీని whole numbers multiplication లో పాటిస్తాయి అని. So you may write the remaining part. Since what you write, one you take one number is a and the second number is b, then the multiplication is a into b is a. When we can say it's satisfied, the product is also a whole number, then we can say multiplication is closed. Hence a into b is a whole number. You may write like this in your notebook also. A into b is a whole number for any two whole numbers. For any two whole numbers. A and b. నువ్వు ఏవైనా రెండు హోల్ నెంబర్స్ తీసుకొని ఆ రెండింటిని మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే వచ్చేటటువంటి ప్రోడక్ట్ కూడా హోల్ నెంబరే అవుతుంది. So here you take an example for this one. You take any two whole numbers. You take 4 and 5. What do you say about 4 into 5? 4 into 5 is 20. 20 is also a whole number. 4 and 5 4 comma 5 are also whole numbers. I understand this one. In previous one, in subtraction part, here what we get minus 2. Minus 2 is not a whole number. Hence we can say the subtraction is not closed in whole numbers. But here multiplication is closed under in whole numbers. Why? Because of what we taken 4 and 5 are whole numbers. The product is 20 is also a whole number. Hence we can say whole numbers are closed under multiplication. Then we move to the fourth operation, that is division. Division means bhagaharam. This division is not closed. Division is not closed. You may observe here addition is closed. Subtraction is not closed. Multiplication is closed. Division is not closed. That means the whole numbers not satisfied the closure property under division. So here one example is taken there. 5 and 8. These two are whole numbers. 5 divided by 8 is what we get? 5 by 8. What do you say about 5 by 8? Whether 5 by 8 is a whole number? No, it is not a whole number. What do you say about 5 by 8? It is a rational number. So 5 by 8 does not belongs to whole numbers, which is not a whole number. That is written here, which is not a whole number. That's the way we can say that whole numbers are not satisfied the closure property under division. Okay, these all what we observe on the screen now is learned in the 6th and 7th classes. Now we move to the another number set, that is integers. What are integers? What are whole numbers? Already you know it. The whole numbers are represented by the letter W. What is there? 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. But what about integers? Integers means negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers, etc. Now already you know these in previous video. What is the difference between whole numbers and integers? Here in the integers, we added the negative numbers. That is the main difference between whole numbers and integers. Okay. Now you move to the addition. What do you say about addition in integers? You keep in mind this topic is related to only closure property. What is closure property? If you take two whole numbers, the addition may be a whole number. If you take two integers, sum of those two integers also compulsory and integer. Now you take any two integer, we can say easily this is also closed since, you may write like this in your notebook, closed since a plus b is a, what we take an integer, is an integer for any two integers a and b, any two integers a and b. What is meant by that? Here మీరు ఏవైనా రెండు ఇంటీజర్స్ తీసుకుని ఆ రెండింటిని సమప్ చేస్తే వచ్చేది కూడా ఇంటీజరే అవుతుంది. యు టేక్ -4 plus 3. What you get? -3 is an integer. 3 is also an integer. Sum of these two get what you get? -4 plus 3 is equal to -1. What do you say about -1? -1 is also an integer. So when you take two integers, sum of those two integers gives also an integer, then we can say the integers are closed under addition. In this manner, we move to the subtraction. Here already written there, the box is already filled. You may read it. What is there? Closed. That means the integers are satisfy the closure property under subtraction. How it's possible? In previous one, the whole numbers are not closed. But here in the integers, the subtraction, you may observe it is written as closed. That means the integers are satisfy the closure property under subtraction. That means here you take any two integers, a 4 and 6. 4 and 6. What you get? Look there, bottom of the box, 4 minus 6. What do you say about that? 4 minus 6, that's subtraction, that is -2. What do you say about -2? -2, whether -2 belongs to integers or not? As it is also there in integers. Why? Because of the definition of integers is negative numbers, 0 and positive integers. Altogether they are called integers. So -2 belongs to an integer. Hence, what do you say? The integers are satisfy the closure property under subtraction. That's why here written as closed. Here in the previous one, top of the box, -2 does not belongs to W. Here -2 belongs to Z. Is right one. Here -2 does not belongs to whole numbers. Hence we can say not closed. Now we move to the third operation, multiplication. Here the box is empty box. Hence you may write there. What do you say about integers in multiplication? Whether the closure property is satisfied or not. You may take any two integers and multiply them. What you get, you observe. Uh, it is also closed. Why? You may look there. Closed since a into b, the product of a b. Here a and b are integers. A and b is an integer. అంటే ఆ రెండింటిని మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే వచ్చేది కూడా ఇంటీజియర్ అని. Integer for any two integers, for any two integers A and B, you may take any two integers and check them whether it is the product is an integer or not. You take 10 and minus 5. What is the product of these two? Minus 50. Whether minus 50 belongs to integer or not? Yes, it's an integer. Hence, what do you say? The integers are satisfy the closure property under multiplication. Hence, here written that is closed. Okay. Okay. Now, already written the last box. You may look there. Division, the fourth operation, not closed. Why? Why the integers are not closed? You may take any two integers, uh, 3 and 4. Okay. 3 divided by 4. What do you say 3 divided by 4? That equal to 3 by 4. Whether the 3 by 4 belongs to integer or not. 3 by 4 does not belongs to, may cancel this one. 3 by 4 does not belongs to Z. That means 3 by 4 అనేది ఇంటీజర్స్లో ఉండదు. మనం తీసుకున్న 3 ఇంటీజర్ 4 ఇంటీజర్ కానీ మనకు వచ్చినటువంటి కోషెంట్ 3/4 ఈజ్ నాట్ అన్ ఇంటీజర్. హెన్స్ దట్స్ వే we can say the integers are not satisfy the closure property under division. Simply we can say not closed. Simply we can say not closed. Here which is, you may write which is not an integer. Which is not an integer. Okay. Now this over. Finally, you may observe in the whole numbers, in the whole numbers, addition is closed and multiplication is also closed. And in the integers, addition is closed, subtraction is closed, and the multiplication is also closed. You may remember like this. The closure property in whole numbers, addition is closed, multiplication is closed. In integers, addition, subtraction, and the multiplication are closed in integers. You may observe remaining 3. Those are not closed. What are those in closure property? The subtraction, the whole numbers are not closed under subtraction. Hence, here written as not closed. And also, the division is not closed in both the whole numbers and integers. And you may observe there what are closed, what are not closed. In the closure property, in whole numbers, addition and multiplications are closed. Subtraction and division are not closed. In the same way, in the integers, the closure property is closed under addition, subtraction, and multiplication, but not in division. Okay. Now we move to the next slide. You look there. What about rational numbers? What about rational numbers? In previous slide, we have discussed about whole numbers and integers. Now, in the present slide, this is 8th class topic. What about closure property in rational numbers? What about closure property in rational numbers in all the 4 operations? First, we move to the addition. Already you know the rational numbers. What are rational numbers? These are represented by the letter Q, and how it is, x is equal, 1 minute, x is equal p by q, where p comma q belongs to z and q is not equal to 0. These are called rational numbers. In the definition in words, the numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, then they are called rational numbers. అంటే p by q రూపంలో రాయగలిగే నెంబర్లన్నింటినీ కూడా మనము రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ అంటాము. ఆల్రెడీ యు నో 4 may be written as 4 by 1 and 8 by 2 and so on. There are so many possibilities are there. 3 is also like that, 3 by 1, 6 by 2, 9 by 3, and so many possibilities are there. That means 4 is an integer. It may be written as in the form of p by q. Here 4 and 1 are integers. Here in the second one 8 and 2 are also an integer. That means here we can write 4 in the form of p by q. Like that, the 3 is an also integer, and it is also possible to write in the form of p by q, where 9 3 are integers, and 6 2 are also integers, 3 and 1 are also an integer. That's why all the integers are exist in the rational numbers. So finally you got it, I think. The rational numbers means the numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, p comma q belongs to z, and q is not equal to 0. Okay, those are the rational numbers. Now the closure property under addition in the rational numbers. Look there, you take any two rational numbers. We take 1 by 2 and some other 2 by 3. You may take any two like p by q. You may sum of these two rationals, 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3. Then what you get? 3 plus 2. That is equal 5 by 6. Okay. What do you say about 5 by 6? 1 by 2 is a rational number. 2 by 3 is also a rational number. Sum of these two, we get 5 by 6. This is also a rational number. That means 5 by 6 belongs to rational numbers. Here what I written q. Q means rational number. That means you may observe here. So I repeat, 1 by 2 comma 2 by 3, both are belongs to q. Q means rational numbers. The sum of those two, what we get? 5 by 6. 5 by 6 is also an rational number. Hence we can say the rational numbers are satisfied the closure property under addition. That is written below the example. You look there, what is there? I read it. We can observe sum of two rational numbers అంటే ఇప్పుడు చేసాం. రెండు రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ తీసుకొని రెండింటిని కూడాము. ఈజ్ అగైన్ ఏ రేషనల్ నెంబర్. ఆ రెండింటిని కూడితే వచ్చింది రేషనల్ నెంబర్ అయిందా కాలేదో చూడండి. రేషనల్ నెంబర్ అవుతుంది. దస్ రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ క్లోజ్డ్. అందుకే మనం ఏమంటాము అంటే ద రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ క్లోజ్డ్. క్లోజ్డ్ మీన్స్ క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ. Thus rational numbers are closed under addition. Here మనం అన్ని రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ని అంకెలు చెప్పలేం కాబట్టి వాటికి బదులుగా ఒక రేషనల్ నెంబర్కి ఏ అని పేరు పెట్టుకుంటాము, ఇంకొక రేషనల్ నెంబర్కి బి అని పేరు పెట్టుకుంటాము. రెండింటిని కూడితే వచ్చేదాన్ని ఏ ప్లస్ బి అంటాము. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏ అంటే ఒక రేషనల్ నెంబరు, బి అంటే ఇంకొక రేషనల్ నెంబరు. ఏ ప్లస్ బి ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఏ రేషనల్ నెంబర్ ఫర్ ఎనీ టూ రేషనల్స్ ఏ అండ్ బి, దట్ ఈస్ ఫర్ ఆల్. దిస్ సింబల్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఫర్ ఆల్, అంటే అన్ని రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ కి. ఫర్ ఆల్ అంటే అన్ని రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ కి, ప్రతి ఒక్కదానికి అని అర్థం. ఫర్ ఆల్ ఏ కామా బి బిలాంగ్స్ టు క్యూ అంటే ఏ రెండు రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ అయినా కూడితే వచ్చేటటువంటి మొత్తం కూడా రేషనల్ నెంబరే అవుతుంది. ఏ ప్లస్ బి బిలాంగ్స్ టు క్యూ. That's what we write in the previous example. The sum of the 1 by 2 and 2 by 3, we get 5 by 6. 5 by 6 also belongs to Q. Okay. In this way, what we can say, we can conclude the rational numbers are closed under addition. Okay. You may remember the symbol here, what I written. This symbol here onwards, where you can observe in the mathematics, this symbol is read as for all. Here onwards, you may observe the symbol anywhere in the mathematics class. This means for all, for all అంటే అన్నింటికి, ప్రతి ఒక్కదానికి, ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ అని మీనింగ్. ఓకే. నౌ we move to the next operation, subtraction. Okay, you take any two rationals, 1 by 2 comma some 2 by 3, or otherwise you may take any one, 4 by 5. Okay, in these two rationals you may subtract like this: 1 by 2 minus 4 by 5. Here 5 minus 8, that's what we get, minus 3 in the numerator, in the denominator is 10. The LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. 2 5s are 10. 5 into 1, 5. 5 2s are 10. 2 4s are 8. In the numerator part, what we written, 5 minus 8 is equal to minus 3. In the denominator part is 10. Then what do you say about this one? Minus 3 by 10. What we taken? 1 by 2 and 4 by 5. What we get? In the subtraction, minus 3 by 10. 1 by 2 and 4 by 5 are 1 by 2 comma 4 by 5. These two are belongs to which numbers? These are not a natural number, whole number and integer. These two are belongs to Q, rational number. The numbers which are in the form of P by Q. 1 by 2 means P by Q. 4 by 5 means P by Q. Then we can say these are rational numbers. 1 by 2, 4 by 5, 4 by 5 belongs to Q. And minus 3 by 10, the subtraction part, minus 3 by 10 is also belongs to rational number. Hence we can say simply the rational numbers are closed under subtraction. The rational numbers are closed under subtraction. That's you may find here in the below the slide. You look there and you may read it, and you may write all these properties in our notebook. Look there, we find that difference is also a rational number. ఆ డిఫరెన్స్ కూడా మనకి ఏమని వచ్చింది, ఒక రేషనల్ నెంబర్ అనే వచ్చింది. ఫర్ ఎనీ టూ రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్, ఏవైనా రెండు రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ తీసుకుంటే, అవి ఏం తీసుకున్నాం, 1 by 2, 4 by 5 తీసుకున్నాం. వాటి యొక్క డిఫరెన్స్ కూడా మనకి రేషనల్ నెంబరే వచ్చింది. దస్ రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ క్లోజ్డ్ అండర్ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్. అందువల్ల మనం ఏమంటాము, ద రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ సాటిస్ఫై ద క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ అండర్ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ అంటాము. That is simply we can say a minus b is a rational number for any two rational numbers a and b. For all a comma b belongs to q. For all, here also you may observe the symbol for all. For all a comma b belongs to q. A minus B belongs to Q. That means you take any two rationals in the rational set, the subtraction A minus B always a rational number. Hence, we can say the rational numbers are satisfy the closure property under subtraction. Okay, that's enough to you. Now we move to the third operation, that is the multiplication. You may take any two rationals and multiply them, and what you get, you may observe it. You take any, for example, you may take a 2 by 3 and 5 by 2 or 5 by 4. Okay, you take any two. Now these two are belongs to rational numbers. Then you get the product 2 by 3, the product of 2 by 3 and 5 by 4. What you get, you may observe here, 2 5s are 10, simply 3 4s are 12. What do you say about this one? This is also in the form of P by Q. Hence, this is also a rational number. This is also a rational number. What we take in 2 by 3 and 5 by 4, the product of these two, 10 by 12, is also a rational number. Hence, what we can say? We can say simply the rational numbers are satisfying the closure property under multiplication. You may observe that's a point below the slide. You look there, we find that rational numbers are closed under multiplication for any two rational numbers a and b. ఏవైనా రెండు అంటే 2/3 అనుకో, b ఏమో 5/4 అనుకుంటే ఆ రెండింటి యొక్క ప్రొడక్ట్ కూడా మనకి a ఇంటూ b కూడా ఒక రేషనల్ నెంబరే అవుతుంది. a ఇంటూ b ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఏ రేషనల్ నెంబర్. దట్ ఈజ్ IE means you may read this IE as that is for all a comma b belongs to Q and a ఇంటూ బి బిలాంగ్స్ టు క్యూ. ఏబిలు రెండు ఏవైనా రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ అయితే a ఇంటూ బి ఆ రెండింటిని మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే వచ్చేటటువంటి ప్రోడక్ట్ a ఇంటూ బి కూడా రేషనల్ నెంబరే అవుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ ద కంక్లూజన్ ఆఫ్ ద closure property under multiplication rational numbers. Okay, now we move to the next slide. Division. It is a special point is there. You may observe in here you take any two rationals and divide each other. Here, for our convenience, I can take 4 and 5 belongs to Q. Is it right or wrong? You may observe here in the previous multiplication, subtraction, addition, are can taken as in the form of P by Q, but in the division 4 and 5, how can we say 4 and 5 are rationals? Are agree or not agree? 4 is also in the form of 4 by 1. 5 is also 5 by 1. That means 4 and 5 are possible to write in the form of P by Q. Hence, these two are rationals. For our convenience, I taken these two. 4 and 5 are two rational numbers. 4 divided by 5. What you get? 4 by 5. What do you say about 4 by 5? 4 by 5 is also a rational number. Then what do you say? The rational numbers are closed under division. You may think the rational numbers are also closed under division, but it is not true. Why? Because you may take one more example. If it is true for all the rationals, then only we can conclude that the rational numbers are closed under division. Here you take one more example. You take 5 and 0. 5 and 0. These two are also rational numbers. Why? 5 is written as 5 by 1. 0 may be written as 0 by 1 or 0 by 2 or 0 by 3, whichever you like. 5 and 0 belongs to Q. That means 5 divided by 0. Then what do you say about this division? Is it possible or not possible? Here 5 by 0. What do you say about 5 by 0? It is not possible. Why? Because you may observe here the dividend is 5 and the divisor is 0. Or you get the quotient for this division. In the previous one, 4 by 5, you may get the division. 5 zeros are 0, 4, you put a decimal point here, and 5 eights are 40. Then here it is possible to solve the quotient, the value of 4 by 5. But here in 5 by 0, here the 0 is the divisor. It is not possible to get the quotient. Why? 0 ones are 0, 0 twos are 0, 0 threes are 0, 0 into 100 is also 0. Hence the 5 by 0 is not defined. 5 by 0 is not defined. It is not possible. But in the previous example, 4 and 5, it is possible to get the rational number. But here 5 by 0, what is the definition of rational numbers? The numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p comma q belongs to z and q is not equal to 0. That means the denominator may not be 0. But what you observe here, the denominator is 0. This is 0. As per the definition, we can conclude that 5 by 0 is not a rational number. That means, finally, what we can say, the division is not closed. That means the rational numbers are not satisfied the closure property under division. The rational numbers are not satisfy the closure property under division. That you may observe in the below the slide. Let us check the following. 0, 5 are rational numbers and 5 by 0 is not defined. Thus, the collection of rational numbers Q is not closed. Not closed. అంటే క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని డివిజన్లో పాటించడం లేదు. ఆ రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ అనేవి క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని డివిజన్లో పాటించడం వల్ల మిగతా మూడు అంటే ఎడిషన్, సబ్ట్రాక్షన్, మల్టిప్లికేషన్ ఆ మూడిట్లో పాటిస్తుంది కానీ డివిజన్లో పాటించడం లేదు. నాట్ క్లోజ్డ్ విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు డివిజన్. Finally, what we conclude, you may observe the last two lines. Thus we can say, if we exclude 0, that means exclude 0 means 0 తప్పించి మిగతా అన్ని రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ కి then the collection is closed under division. అంటే రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ కూడా డివిజన్ లో క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని పాటిస్తాయి. ఎప్పుడు 0ని మినహాయించి, 0 తప్ప మిగతా అన్ని రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ ని క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీ డివిజన్ లో రేషనల్ నెంబర్స్ పాటిస్తాయి అని చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, ఐ థింక్ యూ మే అండర్స్టాండ్ ఆల్ దీస్. ఫైనల్లీ there is a small question is to us. Try these. You may look there. If we exclude 0 from the set of integers, it is closed under division. Yes, just we have discussed about that point. Check the same for natural numbers. Check the same for natural number. What do you say about? ఇదే విధంగా న్యాచురల్ నెంబర్స్ను కూడా చెక్ చేయండి అన్నాడు. వాట్ డూ యూ సే అబౌట్? ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్. వై? యూ టేక్ ఎనీ two natural numbers, 2 and 3. You take any two natural numbers, 2 and 3. In the division, what you get? 2 divided by 3. That means 2 by 3. 2 by 3, what do you say? 2 by 3 is a rational number. It is not a natural number. So, that does not belongs to natural numbers. N means natural numbers. Okay. Now we move to the a small table is also there. You may fill all these with suitable words. Yes and no only. Yes and no only. After completion of this topic, closure property in rational numbers, all the 4 fundamental operations you may complete this table. This is work for us. Natural numbers ఎడిషన్లో క్లోజర్ ప్రాపర్టీని పాటిస్తే పాటించు ఎస్ అని రాశారు. సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ పాటించు. వై 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Minus 1 does not belong to natural numbers. Hence here you write no. Multiplication 2 into 3 is equal to 6. 6 also a natural number. Hence it is S. What about division 2 by 3? 2 and 3 are natural numbers. 2 by 3 is not a natural number. Hence you may write here no. In this manner, whole numbers. What about whole numbers? In the addition, it is S. The subtraction, the negative numbers are not there. Hence, it is no. In the multiplication, S, we have that. In the division, already given it. Now, we move to the integers. What do you say about it? This is also S in the addition, and the subtraction is given as S. Why? Because the integers have the negative numbers. And in the multiplication, what do you say about multiplication? In the multiplication part, both the whole numbers, natural numbers, integers, all are S. Why? If you take any two integers and multiply them, the product is also an integer. But in the division part, the numbers, mm, you take any two integers, 4 and 5. 4 by 5 is not an integer. Hence, this is also not satisfy the closure property in integers also. So hence here also you may write no. You may complete, you may fill the last line about rational numbers which we have learned in the previous slides. This is for you. This is for you. You may do, you may draw this table and do the last line which I have left for you, left to you. You may complete this one and you write all the notes in the first and second videos. Okay, thank you.